Hey there, Nexus gamers. I thought I'd take some time today to just give some context to my fairly emotionally charged uploads of yesterday in regards to the mods that I have uploaded to the Nexus over the years and the explanations the Nexus had given me for their removal. Um, so, just to start things off, um, my first one I submitted, and this was in 2021, was just a Doom Combat Replacer mod. Because there's a lot of like music replacer mods up on the Nexus, yeah. Like put The Witcher 3 music in your game, put I don't fucking know, Dragon Age, put Pathologic, put other Jeremy Souls games soundtracks into the game, mods all up on the Nexus. But this one, apparently, according to the Nexus moderators, contained copyrighted content, and me posting it was a copyright infringement and was in violation of using licensed content without permission. So I was a bit taken aback by that. I was like, I mean, it's a video game soundtrack. Whatever. So I did the usual fuck you thing that I do in these situations, and I slowed down the tracks. What I did was I altered the waveforms, such that they were no longer the same songs. Essentially, they were slowed down, pitch shifted, and EQ adjusted. I even uploaded them to YouTube prior to see if there were any copyright claims or anything like that. Prior to uploading it on the Nexus, there were no such issues whatsoever. So once all of the tracks were revised and checked through uploading to YouTube, I then compiled them once again into a 7Z file in the following folder structure: data files, music, battle, and they were renamed. This was intended to be a replacer, and I advised in the documentation as well as the description on the page that this is a music replacer. So back up your original music files if you would like to be able to uninstall or revert this mod. I didn't claim any ownership whatsoever over the tracks. Um, I said I credited Mick Gordon. Um, I don't get it. So it was extremely disheartening, really, because the video did that video I just played. Like, got a couple of hundred views, and I had like 0 views at that time. So a couple of hundred views. Some people finding it kind of funny. There were some comments of it on the Nexus page video tab about it. People thought it was funny. So I was like, yeah, like this is funny. I'm playing with it because it's funny and it's dumb and silly, and that's like mods are fun, dumb and silly. That's what they always were to me. Like, yes, you can get cool, serious mods that are like Tamriel rebuilt type seriousness. Um, but mods are also dumb and fucking silly. Look at Gmod. Look at every single mod for like Doom and the late 90s, early 2000s games. Every single one of those had a like kill Barney mod, or like just replace every gun with like fart sounds mods. That's modding for me. So I thought fairly innocuous, fairly tame, innocent upload to just you know compile some of my favorite Doom 2016 and Eternal tracks as a Doom Combat music replacer, uploaded it to the Nexus, taken down within the same day. I want to say within like 2 or so hours. Um, and yeah, it was just really, really disheartening. So after that, I was like, okay, I won't try uploading things. And especially insulting was that, like, I'm primarily like a musician by trade. I went to uh, uni for um, composition, sonic arts, and audio technology and stuff. Um, So, like, even though I very lazily and sloppily present things, I do know a thing or two about, like, music theory and sound and audio engineering and all that, as well as having been a lifelong tinkerer and modder of Morrowind since I was a literal child. And so, like, yeah, I was just pretty disheartened out of that, but I put it out of my mind. So I was just like, hey, okay, fucking whatever. This is the first time it happened, and they even took down my re-upload, but whatever. Who cares? I'll just leave it for a bit. And then, as one does, drifted in and out of Morrowind. And when I drifted back in, I was like, yes, yes, Morrowind, making mods, man, yes. And I make this one here. I made modern-charge-in.esp, and this video got actually reasonably popular by my standards. And again, it was just an effort for me to try and share a, just a dumb, silly, little stupid mod thing I made. I think that, like, there's a place in mods for both the height of quality and, like, lore and seriousness, like your Tamriel rebuilds or the Sea Lost dungeons and things of that ilk. But just as valid as those are the fucking stupid idiot mods, like the shotgun mods, all the gun mods I have, the farting when you're jumping mod, the mod that was 3 or 4 before my most recently uploaded empty text file mod, the guy that got a little bit popular on the Morrowind subreddit. Um, he said he's just starting modding, and all of his uploads are just stat adjustments to single birth signs at a time to make them like ludicrously OP. Like the first one was the warrior, and it like gives you like 100 attack and 100 strength or something as a birth sign. And very obviously on the Nexus that gets like zero downloads. Everyone's like, okay, like it's just a 1 KB file that gives you 100 attack and strength. You know, but you know that's just I consider that mod just as valid as the Tamriel rebuilt things and all the rest. Because it's dumb. I love dumb, stupid shit. That's what mods are also for. So when I returned again to making mods a year or two later, I did this here. This is when I was getting really into rediscovering all of the mods that I hadn't actually tried that had been coming out over the past 4 or 5 years. They're like the Morrowind modding renaissance. And so I did a really stupid quick hapdash, like this. I just made this my main menu picture with the funny cat and the skooma. It was a screenshot from that Doofs skooma addicted thing, this one here, and I gave credit absolutely everywhere for it. Doofs, if he does a Khajiit skooma meme, like, you know it's good shit, man. Excuse my thing taking a while to load. But yeah, see, it was this, it's that. You can see it immediately, it's that. I screenshotted that, I put Boomerwind really badly, text over the top of it, and I followed the credits of this meme to the song, that one, which I then went a bit YouTube recommended searching to have look for other Morrowind remixes and shit. And I got one of those, and I used it as the title screen music here. Note, I did slightly adjust it / remix it myself, but I still gave credit to that person. And yeah, the mod essentially was just, it replaced the main menu with that. It replaces the intro video with this. And as pictured in the video, the ESP just contains, other than the things I just mentioned, changes to the initial prison ship cell, you know, we start the tutorial in, and it adds a bunch of stupid memey shit there. Like, the creeper is right there, there's a bunch of skooma, and like Jib's wearing Wraithguard and shit. Like, it's just stupid, like, it's just dumb fun. But as you'll be able to see in a second, and I think this may have contributed to why this one may have been taken down, I uploaded this video just showcasing the mod, and it was just me using the plugin on my, at the time, heavily modded Morrowind setup. So this setup included, as you can see, Creeper has a little backpack on and stuff like that. Some models are replaced and things like that. Those are not part of my mod. Those are not included in my mod. I never said they were part of my mod. But perhaps some innocent bystanders saw this and clutched their pearls and were like, "They're mods using ripped stolen assets without attribution," and it was user reported that way or something. But yeah, so that mod was near immediately taken down. And after its removal, I was told again it's copyrighted infringement and or permissionless use of licensed content. And I fucking clapped back. It's like I provided links to so many other similar mods that are on the Nexus, like the Dagoth Wave menu replaces, things like the Morrowind soundtrack HQ Up, the remaster HD, which is actually literally piracy of Jeremy Soul's work. It's not just an edited version of the base soundtrack. It's actually a rip of the flax that Jeremy Soul sells himself on his website. You can tell by looking at the spectrograms, like unequivocally, you are pirating Soul's work if you use the Morrowind soundtrack HD mod. But even I provided countless examples to the moderators who sent me the your shit's taken down, you're getting a warning cunt message. You know what the response was? And I wish I still had my account. I rage deleted my account the other night. The official moderator response to asking why are these mods allowed up here, and my one, like, why is my mod taken down? I just can't understand. Why are these up here and why is mine taken down? In quotes. We don't deal with whataboutisms. Okay. So after that, I revised the upload in the vain hopes that maybe it was like, because they were giving me nothing to fucking work with. I was trying, man. I was asking, like, what the fuck, man? What can I do? And so I revised the upload. I took out the music track. I thought, okay, is it are you getting automated patent copyright trolled, like YouTube music automated style or something? So I took out that song. I should have taken out the Doofs meme video as well, even though they were both heavily credited and attributed and linked directly in the credits of the mod page, as well as in the appropriate sections of the Nexus upload. And I re-uploaded it. Again, it was immediately removed, just immediately removed. So all throughout this, I'd been in contact with at least 4 different Nexus moderators and administrators at this point. I quite literally went outside of just the Morrowind Nexus moderators and contacted Nexus admins myself, because at this point I was considering it targeted harassment. Like, every single time it was just the same cunt who would be removing my fucking mods and then saying it is user reported. We got a couple of user submitted reports about your mods. So it has to be taken down. You can't use copyrighted content. You can't use licensed content without permission, man. And all of the mods that I was in contact throughout the entire chain were extremely dismissive. They just continued to list the violations, my apparent accused violations, did not obtain permission to use assets, did not obtain permission to use licensed content, copyright infringement. I've never violated any of those things, yet despite stating this very clearly to all and any involved, and as could be directly evidenced by the fucking file trees of the uploads of the mods that I had submitted, I was just treated as a troll and perhaps a pariah or someone who's just trying to waste everyone's time. So like, bar a couple of times where, granted, I was getting fairly emotional, I was getting kind of fed up, and there were moments where I sent regrettably childish remarks, emotionally charged responses. But aside from those handful of times, um, I tried to be as calm and collected as possible and just plainly stating facts and stuff. Like my initial interactions, especially when dealing with the Nexus administrators as well as the mods, past my initial emotional outburst, was in passive voice and plainly stating a fact. Like, I've worked in customer service for fucking years. I know how, in these situations, it's essentially pissing in the wind to shoot the messenger, you know what I'm saying? So, but just after going through the entire fucking rigmarole, even through the, you know, official submitting a complaint to administration steps, they just completely snubbed me and just kept restating what the moderators said. It was copyright infringement. You started to also badmouth our mods. So I gave up. I was like, this is insane. This feels like just continued lies and slander and abuse thrown my way, man. So I just fucking gave up. Um, but I had the smallest spark after, especially these past 2 or 3 months, like rewatching all of the modding moral and history content, and remembering all of the eras of awesome moral and modders and shit. Uh, I I had just that one more spark, and I uploaded that empty text file, which then got removed because it's a TOS violation to upload placeholder text files. Like, and it was still that same fucking mod who took it down, the same fucking one. Um, but yeah, it was just so defeating and deflating, man. So I just really wanted to start contributing, even in a small, stupid, silly way, to the moral and modding community, the wider community as a whole, as I've really gotten a hell of a lot out of all you guys over the years, and all the amazing creative and highly technical fucking amazing stuff that people have made and uploaded and iterated on other people's work, and all of this over the years. Just it's continually so inspirational. Well, I guess not from this point, because I don't have a fucking Nexus account anymore. I'm no longer going to be the person who browses Nexus Morrow and mods by new every single day. And I had over 2,000 endorsed files. I gave kudos to hundreds and hundreds of people. I very regularly left positive, constructive feedback on many new mods. Fuck all of that. The Nexus moderators made it very clear they don't want any of that fucking shit. And I really, you know, I just wanted to maybe share something stupid and get a lot of other people laughing with my stupid shit. Yeah, I just wanted to give back a little with the skills and the knowledge that I had accrued from, you know, essentially playing and modding this game for 2 decades, and seeing all the different eras of modding that we've gone through. Planet Hold the Scrolls, my dudes. However, obviously, Nexus administration and some moderators in particular have made it very apparent that they don't want anyone like me, submitting anything ever to the Nexus. I have gotten the message. You have won. So I hope that moderator in particular realizes that all of their friends do not like, but simply tolerate them. And I hope they sleep well at night.